You know, life is like the avatar. Gotta learn how to fire bend, you know, push through things you never knew you could mush through. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta learn how to air bend, cause it's something you just gotta let pass you by. You know what I'm saying? Or some things you can't inhale. You gotta exhale and release that old wind for the new to come in. And then you got the water, which is basically your emotions. SR celibacy, the fluid that dwells within you, right? And then you got earth, take care of this body. Simple. And with this journey, this life force and this essence, this prana, you must cultivate it. You must mold it, sculpt it, and become the greatest engineer, architect, drafter you could ever be, that could ever exist within your bloodline by maximizing your magnus opus. The art of celibacy, brahmacharya and semen retention. You are learning how to calm down the waters within you. You are learning how to master your fluid within you, how to channel within you this life force, this essence within the vehicle, which is your body, which is the earth. And water is life. And you must learn how to move around your esoteric flame, which is the liquid fire that sits within your cauldron. Utilizing this art in the righteous way will bring you peace of mind, a sound mind, longevity, self-preservation, healing from ailments, and hardly ever getting sick. More focused, more pristine, better posture, stronger structure. The memory can recall things that once was lost because the waters within are now becoming still, calm waters. And once that happens, you can now see what sit below you, and what's below the water can now come to the surface. Things you hid, things you lost, treasures that was dropped into the rivers of life. All these treasures can now be seen, can now be found. And especially with the magnetism that you're acquiring, you're gaining, and it's becoming more amplified. You can attract the things that you found within you, that dwell within you, these reservoirs, these different hidden strengths, these different accolades, these different characteristic traits you may not never knew you ever had because they was found in your genetics. But it take a certain man with a certain tempo and a certain level of testosterone to activate that fire. And everyone else gets consumed by it or give it away and wither away because this is a cold world. And you see this life force essence is what keep you warm, is what keep you running, is the gas, is the windshield wiper because you can see better and you can see clearly and your vision is sharper. Also intentionally and in this physical realm, navigating through it, your perception is higher, it is better, it is clearer, and your horizon has heightened. And with that type of elevation in upper echelons, it's the separation. because a lot of people don't want to utilize their water in the righteous way and unplug the canals and the clogs. A lot of people stay stagnant in this lifestyle, this practice. You are learning how to free your pools of water so that everything can swirl righteously, everything can pass righteously, and stay in flow state, because that's what will happen. That's what will activate. Once you learn how to master your water and you bend it righteously within the body, you move it around righteously within the body. You don't take all the water out of the tub, because soon you may need a spiritual bath. You may need to come to yourself with the reservoirs that you have saved of energy, which is called varetas and ojas. It may need to have mental clarity, mental realization, and shake back and step back into the game. How you think that it's so easy for you to get your second win. How I think it's so easy for you to get these promotions and outthink the person that trained you. Because it is liquid. It is able to flow and passes through the cerebral righteously. It's no longer going through the drain. You mastered how to seal the drain the righteously. And if nothing adds values to you, then you continue to let this water marinate and flush within itself and enrich itself and become more potent as the days go by. You become one of the greatest water benders in your tribe, which was the whole goal always, because you must either pass the torch on or become the phoenix, the bomb, or just another candle. But there's a lot of candles in line waiting to be lit, and you are the torch. You are that phoenix, you are that fire, because energy is neither created nor destroyed, but you must build the energy back to activate what once was active. And it takes for you to master everything within yourself in all elements, to have the water moving righteously within the body, within the astral realm, because it's this astral fluid that powers this engine, which is the body, the greatest technology to ever exist. And if you utilize it in such manner, you can realize the beauties that you never knew before. So keep on going with your days and don't count them, but make the days count. There's only one way to make it to upper echelons, and that's to not look down. It'll be another rotation and another trial and tribulation, but you got to see yourself as gaining experience, and this is just another simulation. The one that mastered himself from the wicked ways of temptation, the frivolous ways, the cheap ways of stimulation that never last in the long run. They never saw the forest beyond the trees. And that's why they got flooded out. They didn't learn how to master their water. This fluid that's within you, it's not to be wasted. It's not to be squandered. And if you're still doing it, it's nobody but yourself who you robbing. Do not defile yourself, nor the temple of God, because that's who really dwells within you. And why not tap into that? Because this is the way, this is the way, this is the way of the God body. Peace and prosperity. Oasis. This fluid, it's no value that money can buy. There's no woman worth squandering this destination, because you must meet your destiny. And his life force essence was destined to be carried with you, to be crossed as is one toe going over the finish line and your right foot follow behind. This life force essence make men, it build men, and this will make a lot of men fall. The only thing that make it easy is when you live on hard. Take care. Oasis.